Maybe you forget about me, maybe you forget it all, but I can't hide the light tonight. You find me still inside. I'm here now. I'm here now. I'm here.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to Chikara's podcast, Go-Go, your weekly home for Chikara's brand of pro wrestling. My name is Gavin Loudspeaker, and ladies and gentlemen, this week we're going to take a look at two of the hottest newcomers trailing a blaze of fire through the world of Chikara, and that is Juan Francisco de Coronado and smooth sailing Ashley Remington. Take a look at a singles match these guys had back in Gibsonville, North Carolina. This event was called Thunderball, and it is barreling towards you right now.
By all means, Bryce! It's okay? Could we please? It would be my honor. Ring the bell! Ring the bell!
We're off and running. Mike Quackenbush and Leonard F. Chikarison are calling the action for you here live at the new Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium as Ashley Remington, smooth sailing himself, locks up with Juan Francisco de Coronado.
You ask me, Mike, this is two sides of the same coin almost. You'd imagine if this was to take place, this match was to take place in Juan Francisco de Coronado's homeland of Ecuador, maybe he'd be getting the same reaction that Ashley Remington is getting here, making his autumnal residence in Annapolis, Maryland, I understand.
That's right.
Lovely this time of year.
Tying up here, Juan Francisco advantage to Ashley Remington with a side headlock. The issue between these two really came to the surface at King of Trios. Ashley Remington engaged in a match with Yoshitatsu, now known as Yamamoto, and Juan Francisco from commentation station took real umbrage with everybody else's usage of the German suplex, a move that he claims no one performs better than he does.
Now, I'd be hard-pressed to disagree with that. Both these men have very beautiful, very effective German suplexes that they've won many a match with. Actually, with the rules that you've instituted here in 2014 for contendership for the Grand Championship, both these men coming into this match with 1 point. So there's, one of these guys are going to be one step closer to a shot at the Grand Championship, but I think it's more about bragging rights. At the very least on Juan Francisco's part, he wants to prove, I'm sure he wants to beat Ashley Remington, send to the ring with the German suplex, and as we talk about it, Ashley Remington going for it.
Wisely to the ropes goes Juan Francisco. Ashley Remington breaks on Juan. He's almost late to the party. Waistlock here to Coronado. These two are psyching each other out. Of course, it's from the waistlock that the German suplex is executed, fans.
Ashley Remington has a little bit of a height advantage on Juan Francisco de Coronado, but outside of that, I think these two guys are very evenly matched. Going to the hair a second time is de Coronado.
Ashley Remington getting inside the head of Juan Francisco. And Juan Francisco, the only kind of shenanigans he likes are the ones he initiates.
And right now, pushing the finger guns away. I thought we were going to see Ashley Remington lose his temper there, Mike. He's, smooth sailing. He's always very even keel. Always got a smile on his face.
Keel, I see what you did there.
Sure.
Wrist lock control to Coronado here. Now he's got a side headlock.
Let's go sailing! Let's go sailing!
No secret who our North Carolinian fans are behind.
And what has it been, Mike? Almost 2 years since we've been here in North Carolina, and I tell you, they have come out in droves to see Chikara return.
Standing room only here. They're packed in every corner, every nook and cranny of the new Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium.
De Coronado was using a little bit of Ashley Remington's playbook with the finger guns. Look at that!
Smooth. I did it. Cross chest there. Accelerated him into the rope, stacked him too high. Interesting crotch lift. Wow. Pick up like that right out of amateur wrestling. Great display of strength on the part of Ashley Remington there. That right through the crotch lift, something you typically see amateur wrestlers do, appropriated for a professional wrestling match here by Smooth Sailor himself.
On Coronado looking to get things a little dirty here, telling Ashley Remington to let's take this fight to the outside, and Bryce is putting the count on him. Is Juan Francisco going to let his principles get the better of him and get counted out of this contest? I sure hope not.
Did it get you? Did it get you? Did it get you, Ashley? Did it get you? Are you okay? I'm okay. Are you okay? Hey! There was a black widow in the ring! All right, I'm just looking out for you. Yeah. Get in this ring!
As you know, there's 11 species of venomous spiders indigenous to North Carolina. The Black Widow is just one of many.
I'm gonna come out there, and then I'm bringing you in here, and we're gonna wrestle where there's no spiders. Don't do it. 3. No more spiders. No more spiders.
And I was going to ask you, Mike, do you think Coronado was trying to throw Ashley Remington off his game, and that's exactly what he was doing as he sends him back first into the ring post. And now Coronado gets his way, and both men are on the outside.
Juan Francisco is certainly not afraid to bend or outright break the rules. That has been true of him his entire wrestling career. We saw him do it liberally en route to collecting 3 points. We saw him do it liberally in his title shot against our grand champion Icarus when we were up in Montreal just a few months ago. And I'm certain we will see him do it here, especially given that he feels his pride has been insulted by Ashley Remington's use of the German suplex.
I don't know what he's thinking. Listen, a lot of people use the German suplex, and you know, you can't go around calling dibs on stuff in the world of professional wrestling. And you know, Ashley Remington had success. He almost had 3 points at one time in a very short fashion, just like Juan Francisco de Coronado. As De Coronado continues the assault on the back, the lower back specifically, softening Ashley Remington up, I'm sure, with the German suplex in mind.
Juan Francisco here, he's got to make up for the fact he is not as tall as Remington, nor is he as heavy as Remington. But he's really wrestling a very smart game. And Juan Francisco, although he is likely to take shortcuts at every opportunity, he's actually a very accomplished wrestler.
He absolutely is, and I always say that a lot of times when you see guys come in and they use shortcuts to make up for their shortcomings, but someone who's as accomplished, who's as good as they are in the squared circle as Juan Francisco de Coronado is, the fact that they cheat, the fact that they bend the rules, I think makes them that much more dangerous, because it kind of sends to you, the fan at home, and to their opponent that they're willing to do anything to win, and that makes people dangerous.
Absolutely it does. And it's really not the true spirit of what we do here in professional wrestling. It really is about how you play the game, and I think less about wins and losses, despite the fact that wins are very, very important, especially given that every single person in our locker room has intentions of one day becoming a champion of some sort, whether it's capturing the grand championship, whether it's contending for the Campeonatos de Parejas, and the way you do that is by collecting wins or points to ascend to the role of #1 contender.
And if you're not trying to become the champion of your given profession, wrestling or otherwise, then you're really just wasting your time, if you ask me.
But everybody wants to be #1. And Juan Francisco, as we said here, really not afraid to do anything to get the points necessary to get back into title contention after suffering his first loss in the CHIKARA ring to our grand champion, and there's no shame in that.
Absolutely not. Very nicely done there with the suplex. Showing great balance, great power is Ashley Remington, but he has taken a lot of punishment, is unable to immediately capitalize.
Ashley Remington here, first to his feet.
Finger pointing into the punch, the chops, winds it up.
Sends Juan Francisco to the ropes. Oh, he dipped his head just a second too quickly on that backdrop. Oh, wow, what contact on that lariat. You saw the sweat droplets fly, fans. Reminds me of the great photos I used to see in Weekly Gong magazine of the All Japan heavyweights chopping each other, and you see the sweat flying everywhere.
Actually, Remington here maybe getting into a smooth state of mind, taking a little bit too much time, and Juan Francisco gets the feet up.
Oh, he caught him. Belly to belly. What great execution. Only able to pick up two there. Terrific execution of the belly-to-belly suplex by Ashley Remington there, and had to do it while holding the man aloft.
Mike, these fans here in Gibsonville are calling for it. Ashley Remington's got to be feeling it.
We've seen no fewer than 3 different suplexes thus far, but not the German. Oh, drop kick on the money. That was perfectly placed.
Big Yakuza kick takes Coronado down.
Yeah.
Remington, though, not going for the cover.
Whoa.
Look at this.
Prawn hold. No, he's looking for the Coronado clutch, Leonard. His pet submission hold. Yeah, he's really... Oh, he's going to get it. He's got it. He did not have it at first, but he has it now. He's got it all the way locked.
Well, again, we've seen him fall down to the canvas and put a body scissors on this. He's got to be hoping to maybe get that as Remington is scrambling, crawling, trying to get to the bottom rope and does.
He's got to take the pressure off, and that's what Remington's doing. Now he's got to straighten out his legs. Coronado knew what he was up to. Waist lock to Coronado. He's got him. Prawn hold coming. Oh, no. Oh, Remington's got him. Look at that! He nailed it, fans! And he got him!
Ladies and gentlemen, Chikara fans, I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say Juan Francisco and Ashley Remington had one of the hottest feuds of 2014. But ladies and gentlemen, I will be at Out on a Limb in Gibsonville, North Carolina on March the 7th. Yes, that's right, March the 7th will be Chikara's return to Gibsonville. Out on a Limb. Get your tickets right now at CHIKARAPro.com. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, to join me, Gavin Loudspeaker, right here next week for another edition of the Go.